got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Giddey. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Irving kicks to Wood. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Irving. Fires the three. And that one is off. And the Thunder going the other way now.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guy.
Dallas with the ball. Here's Doncic. And the layup falls.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash in from close range. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Williams outside. Dort kicks to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the three ball.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Chalk up two there. Doncic has got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Doncic after the miss from Chet Holmgren. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. From deep. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. He's got 9.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there. Or he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Irving passes to Wood. 3-pointer. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
And it takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the dunk by Powell.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Irving. Down low. Here's Wood. Irving kicks to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From downtown. No good on that one. Thunder trailing by 5. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Fade away. The shot misses. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. Between his points and his... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. Doncic passes to Wood. Outside, Green. Back to Wood. Knocked away. On the wing, Doncic. Outside, Irving. From past the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. It's Dort on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Next step kind of action there from Shai as he's able to find the open teammate.
Irving from long range. Here's Green with the drive and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just 3s all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Here's Robinson Earl after the made shot from Christian Wood. Past a man, Doncic with the steal, and now the fast break. Doncic with the ball, and Doncic throws it down.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Joe, it's deflected. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson Earl. Covered by Irving, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 6.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now here's Hardy. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Mann. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. To the inside. Here is McGee over Williams. McGee's shot is off. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, I saw this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
That one is no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision, Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Man, that ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is McGee. He's tightly guarded, and that one drops. McGee's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Dallas.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Now here's Hardy. And it's McGee with the jam.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hardy. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. To the middle, here's Dort. And the layup's good off the glass. Dort's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Crossed up the D perfectly. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Williams. On the wing, Giddey. 4 on the clock for 3. The shot comes out. He got it up. It doesn't go for him. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Doncic. Green is out there with Dwight Powell. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now the pass to McGee. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. Just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Green gets it to go.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Doncic feeling it out. To the paint. Irving up top. All alone. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's a 12-point Dallas lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Powell finds McGee. Back to Powell. Holmgren with the steal. Inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Yep, that one goes in there. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Thunder trailing by 12.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet, and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Here's Doncic. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. It's Powell on the wing. Doncic outside. Over in the corner, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Second chance shot.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
A three ball. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 12. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Irving. Powell with a screen on Giddey. Irving from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll keep possession. Giddey kicks to Williams. Back to Giddey from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Williams. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one on Holmgren.
Kyrie is such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Doncic. He kicks to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. It's tipped and stolen by Giddey. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
The Thunder have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. All free throws good from Dort. Dallas leading by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Thunder 5 right now. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. Green.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Doncic kicks the foul. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 23 points.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And good that time.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Williams in the post. McGee's there. Stolen away. Pass to Robinson Earl. He takes it in. Doncic with the steal. Picked off in midair. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Irving following the score by Oklahoma City. Another 3 for Dallas.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Over in the corner, Green. Doncic outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks leading by 21. The three for Doncic. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
For the three, another three for Dallas.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Irving for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And another shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Irving misses. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. The drive by Simons.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
McGee a screen. Doncic passes to Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
For 3, here's Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. Clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
The shot's good.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Simons has the open look, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots from the elbow, and he drops that one in.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Grant against Wood. Outside for Green. Thibault with a steal. In transition, here they come. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Doncic passes to McGee. They get the rebound. Outside for Irving. Pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Clock at 4. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 5 now.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And that one misses.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Green. Three-pointer. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Irving. Here's McGee. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Simons. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Doncic against Lillard. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. No one near him. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
What excellent feel for the game. Luka Doncic might be young, but he can beat and understand any defensive scheme.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Doncic against Lillard. Wood passes to Doncic. Back to Wood. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Wood's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp.
Whoa!
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Doncic passes to Green. Lets the three fly. Back to Doncic. Here's McGee over Nurkic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've kept it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
They've got Tim Hardaway. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Wood in at the 4-man position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Hardaway against Reddish. Now Hardaway. Wood outside. Hardaway with a screen on Grant. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Simons with it. Irving picks him up, and it's Simons missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Wood outside. On the wing, Irving. Wood, a screen on Nurkic. Hardaway finds Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Mavericks with some changes. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. On the wing, Simons. Give him 8. Outside for Grant. Back to Lillard. No luck on that one. Great D that time from McGee. Left side, Hardaway. Pass to McGee. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Wood misses. For Portland, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Baseline jumper. Lillard can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting about 43% from the field in the second. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
No good on that one. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Wood.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. No good on the free throw.
Sharp at the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. And Dallas with possession. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Outside Hardaway. Offline with a 3. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Ntilikina. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to the right wing. Back to Powell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 19. Left side Johnson. Pass to Eubanks. Reddish on the wing. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Bullock on the wing. Here's Hardaway for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reddish. Oh, no good again that time. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Bullock. Back to Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Outside Johnson. Here's Eubanks. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't up. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. Green, the pass to McGee. Grant against Wood. To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Thibault passes to Simons. Ooh, good D by Irving. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. McGee into the lane. Back to Irving. Wood, a screen on Simons. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Matisse Thybulle.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
McGee, a screen on Thybulle, and here's Doncic outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Portland, no good that time either.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Irving, the pass to Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. Irving with a deep 3. Three-pointer, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Nurkic. Grant with it. On the wing, Simons. Can they get it? Thybulle on the wing. Looking to get it going. And Lillard finishes it off. Lillard's got 8 points.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Doncic finds Irving. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Simons with it. Irving picks him up. Back to Simons. Mavericks with a rebound. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Irving. For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. Outside for Grant. Simons right side. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Wood outside. Pass to Irving. Over Simons. Here's Wood. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And it's Simons penetrating. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Irving against Thybulle. McGee. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Dallas, JaVale McGee.
He hits the second from the line. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Wood, a screen on Lillard. From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Oh, what a performance. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Christian Wood.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Fires it. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Simons. Oh, McGee with the block. Green for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
And the Trailblazers shooting poorly, just 30% so far. And it's Lillard penetrating. Simons against Irving. And it's blocked by Wood. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Doncic, good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Lets it go from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Doncic has got 13 points in this quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Wood, a screen on Lillard. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Oh, my. A powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, B.A.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time. Simons outside. Back to Lillard. No good with the triple.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Thibel's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Lillard with the ball, and it's McGee picking him up. The shot by Lillard, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 40 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's Lillard. McGee with a steal. Lillard against Doncic. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Grant. So it's Portland now. Shakes him. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Doncic. Green for three. He buries it from three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open, and Lillard gets it to go.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Now, here's Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. With the floater. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City the rebound. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 to shoot. Driving in. He gets it in there.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
It's stolen by Dort. Williams passes to Holmgren. Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane, and he gets it to go.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor. He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Thibault, the pass to Lillard. Crosses over, and then Lillard slams it in.
Dame Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. There's the 3. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it back and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic showing a lot of authority on that finish. He's not messing around.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Lillard attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here we go.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
draining the triple.
Here's Nurkic. Goes to the reverse layup and cranks it in. Nurkic has got 6.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And it's Simons missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Williams can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over in the corner, Lillard. And stolen by Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And they get it back. From outside the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Good on the triple. He has 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
Now Lillard, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. Under trailing by 3.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Such a wide open look.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Nurkic. It's stolen by Dort. Now Giddey. Covered by Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Good move getting it to Lillard. He can get ahead of the defense on the break.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Grant. and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Time after time, it's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. And stolen by Thibault. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And it's Lillard missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Grant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Joe and the Thunder, another 3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Grant finds Simons. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Back to Grant. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Joe can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
The pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joe's got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Over to the wing. And another turnover here by Portland. Pass to Robinson Earl. Launches it. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Terrific way to end.
And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trail by 7. We've got Williams, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Reddish kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Simons. Nurkic trying to get open, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Simons.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Joe, good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Grant, that's good.
Bringing the energy and the toughness. Beautiful move by Grant. Then the strong finish.
Left side, Williams. Here's Robinson Earl. He's guarded by Nurkic. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Grant the pass to Lillard. Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins with it. Lillard picks him up. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And Portland with a change here too. Johnson's checked in. Passes it to Simons. Nurkic a screen on Giddey. Simons kicks to Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Latrey drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Pulls it up. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. They shoot again, and it's Giddey laying it in. Giddey's got 8 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Nurkic. Simons with the ball. Beyond the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Grant.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
For the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish, and Lillard subbed in for Johnson. From deep, out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Robinson Earl. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 14. And it's Thybulle in the corner. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Grant outside. Back to Nurkic. Good, and Grant gets the assist. He's got 12.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Man, and he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Man can't hit. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low, here's Nurkic. Goes up on the block, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Simons.
So smooth with the jump shot. I love watching Anthony shoot the rock.
And Lillard throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. On the floor for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
Double foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lillard outside. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name center.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
One of the strongest players in the league, Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Lillard dishes to Grant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard the pass to Simons. Screen by Grant. Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Lillard, and it's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Lillard picks him up. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Pass to Williams. There's the triple. On the wing, Giddey. He kicks to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Passes to Simons. Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fades.
2 minutes.
The offensive rebound. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Here's Dort, and Grant sends it back.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Leaps for it. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. A three-pointer, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard, right side, to the inside. It's stolen by Dort.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dives.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Simon. Now Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bringing effort and bringing energy. Gilgeous-Alexander taking it strong.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lillard. Got a piece of it. Giddey against Simon. Here's Dort. Oklahoma City gets it back. Giddey, no one around him. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. It's tipped. Now, here's Nurkic. Thibault for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Christian Wood is out there with Green. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Dort wide open. No good with the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Runner in the lane. And Holmgren pulls it down. On offense, here are the Thunder. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. Don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Doncic passes to Irving. Jacks up a three, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
From deep three-point range, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Dallas. Irving with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Irving's got the ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 5.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Well, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
McGee finds Irving. Back to McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Williams against Wood. Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Dort. Tries again. Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Wood. A second chance effort. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Dort. Wood can't hit.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Williams with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the shot goes in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Doncic kicks to McGee. It's deflected. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
Here's Irving. Here's McGee, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. No good on that one.
Shooting for Dallas, JaVale McGee.
And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for Williams.
So Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Williams is out there with home ground. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Shoots the 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
Giddey against Irving. Doncic passes to Green. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Now the Mavericks moving it up, and here's Wood outside. Dallas again turning it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They get a hand on it. Pass to Giddey. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. He feeds it to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some blatant defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Hardaway comes in for Green, and it's Hardy in for Irving. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Dallas making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in, and Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Robinson Earl, the pass to Mann. And with every season, Grant, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Hardaway against Wiggins. McGee in the corner. Dallas, no good that time either. And here are the Thunder now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Takes a three. Oklahoma City the rebound. Wiggins passes to Joe. There's a screen by Williams. Joe can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Wiggins, and he converts the layup. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. And he overshot that one, missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Hardaway with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
With the drive, good work there as it goes. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Ntilikina, offensive rebound. Nice yet again. Here's McGee, and finally they hit one. McGee's got 9.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Wiggins. Here's Mann. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Hardaway for 3. It's tipped. Here's Robinson Earl. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Williams. Stolen by McGee. Hardy passes to Hardaway. Now here's Kleba. Fires from deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Thunder, 27. The Mavericks, 31.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Green. Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Wood in at the power forward position. Outside, Green. Wood a screen on Dort. Pass to Wood. Dallas moving it around. And stolen by Giddey. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Quick shot there, and it's off target. On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Doncic kicks to Irving. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The pass to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Outside, Dort. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Talking about defensive specialists. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on defense?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him. Go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Passes it to Wood. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Thunder trailing by 8. 4-on-3 break. Takes the 3. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Williams kicks to Dort. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Oklahoma City, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 5. Doncic dishes to McGee. Holmgren with the steal. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's the 3. Poke loose. Here's Mann. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Holmgren can't hit. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. 7-point differential. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Doncic left side. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And just staying connected on the defensive end. Wood was in great position there.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Saric in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Giddey. And Saric kicks to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Saric with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Giddey the pass to Williams. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
It's stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Saric outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Under trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
The coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Irving. Offensive rebound to the paint. Wood kicks to McGee. Goes back up, and the jumper is good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Out to Doncic. The 3. That one doesn't drop. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. They get it back. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. No good from Irving.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Saric has the open look. The Thunder with another miss. The Mavericks leading. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Doncic outside. Irving passes to Doncic. Shot clock reset for Dallas. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Pass break Dallas. And McGee kicks to Wood. Doncic passes to Wood. Irving against Giddey. Doncic looking it over. Clock at 4. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Trifecta.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to McGee. Moving against Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Green. Here's Doncic. It's in!
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes! Yes!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Man, I'm just blown up.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and...
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Simons. The Mavericks pull it in. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Green. McGee against Grant. Here's Doncic. And he can't get that one. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Great open look there.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Grant. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Lillard outside. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Lillard. Grant with a screen on McGee. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Thibault. Misses the 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Irving, the pass to Green. Back to Irving. Doncic on the wing. Over Lillard. Dallas again missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Irving against Simons. Pass to Grant. And stolen by Wood.
2 minutes.
Green in the post. Working on Grant. McGee finds Wood. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. For 3, here's Lillard. Wood grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Green. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Here's Simons. He takes it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. Free throw's good. McGee. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection, Doris.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, B.A., for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders.
Oh, that's something else,
just
man.
Beautiful.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Doncic with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There's Simons with a three. Hauled in by McGee. The Mavericks leading. Irving for three. That shot off the mark. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Lillard to the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to McGee. In close. The shot, no good. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's Simons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for Portland.
And it's tied up with that one. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
1 second left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead.
Big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. And it's Doncic in at the one. Thibault passes to Lillard. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Reddish is checked in for Thibault.
Cameron Reddish.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Out to the right wing. For three, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Portland trailing here. Nurkic, a screen on Wood. Here's Lillard. Mavericks with a rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. Out to Wood. The three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Ooh, McGee with the block. Doncic on the wing. He's got 5. Pass to Green. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Doncic against Lillard. He gets it in there.
Luka Doncic.
And now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Simon's shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Irving. And he drives in. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Inside, here's McGee. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Here's Lillard. Grant with a screen on Doncic. And it's blocked by Wood. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Simons. The 3 from Wood. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in the game. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Morris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. He has 7. McGee passes to Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Irving for 3. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Irving. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size, he's got skill, he can get downhill, he mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic. Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And Portland's shooting only 36% during the second. McGee with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Foul called on Damian Lillard. 3rd personal foul.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Great D that time from McGee.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's Doncic missing. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Green. Pulls up. Back to McGee. Out to Wood. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So we conclude the first half. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Mavericks shooting the rock well at 46%.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Doncic against Thibault. Offensive rebound. Wood. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Doncic. Green finds McGee. Got a piece of it. Thibault with it. Green picks him up. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Trailblazers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. The drive by Simons. Here's Grant. Out to Lillard. Another shot. The Trailblazers rebound. Thibault against Green. Looking to end this cold. Oh, okay then.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
Dallas is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Wood outside. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Doncic with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guy.
Look out below!
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
A challenging stretch for Portland here. Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Irving. Now Green. This one for 3. Here's McGee. Outside for Irving. He drops it from range. Irving's got 10.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Timeout called, Portland. And the Blazers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
And here's Simons outside. Connects from downtown. 13 points in the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And Wood with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
A nice shot by Lillard.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Wood. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 59 seconds left in the third. Reddish passes to Grant. And it's blocked by Wood. McGee in the post. Defended by Lillard. Pulls it. McGee's shot is off. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Grant the pass to Reddish. Here's Nurkic. And And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Lillard against Doncic. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a turnaround, Jay. It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
And that one's good. Irving's got 12 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Green, JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in a shooting guard. The Mavericks shooting around 50% in the game so far. The three from Wood. Second chance shot. It's good. Off the glass.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Irving the pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Doncic. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lillard against Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Doncic against Lillard. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. McGee, a screen on Lillard. Here's Doncic. Here's McGee. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
From 12 feet. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Oh, McGee with the block. Green against Reddish. Doncic outside. Lets it fly. Pass to Irving. That's his 6th make in 11 tries. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And so Simons nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Green from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Here's Simons. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that one falls for Simons. A minute 58 left in the game. Now here's Doncic. Puts the move on. And Doncic with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Doncic against Lillard. And here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 13 in the second half.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
The three from Wood.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
5 to shoot. Irving for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Nurkic's shot is good.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Doncic up top. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Wood passes to McGee.
It's just a bad foul. Got to be smarter than this.
Third personal foul. Third.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be...
Sports, get ready for some NBA action. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And so here's Portland. Here's Lillard. Can't get it to fall.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
They swipe it. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lillard. Grab the pass to Lillard. Going in. Oh!
No, he didn't. Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Lillard takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. Launches a three. Williams for three. 4 on the clock. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Dort against Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Simons after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Giddey. D right on him. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lillard, and it's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Simons on the wing and stolen by Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Lillard. Off the inbound. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Inside. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Lillard, and stolen by Giddey. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Misses from short range. To the middle. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Launches it. No good on that one. And stolen by Giddey. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
Not the guy you want to send to the stripe. Damian Lillard cashes in on his free throws.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Good on the second free throw. Now the Thunder with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Mann passes to Williams. Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's what Len does for you defensively. Grant reaching out, picking the ball, gets them in transition.
Here's man. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lillard misses. The Thunder leading by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Man passes to Wiggins. Here's man. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
It's tipped, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Robinson Earl, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Nurkic.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Portland, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
One of the strongest players in the league, Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Your Trailblazers youth dance team. It's dance time.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do. Gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man, to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Sweet move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Trailblazers pick up 2. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Holmgren. And the pass to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Here's Lillard. The shot will not fall, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Grant, and a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Trailblazers trail by 19. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Oklahoma City's ball, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Holmgren the pass to Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Nurkic finds Lillard. Looking to get back on track here. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Tenacious play by Dame, not giving up on his shot because of some aggressive D.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. He gets that one.
The desire to finish. Shea has that in his DNA.
The Thunder shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Lillard, right side, sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Stolen by Grant. Simons on the wing. Giddy defending.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Giddy gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Passes it to Holmgren. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Giddy. And so it's Oklahoma City.
With the score, your Trailblazers 17, the Thunder 44.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first.
Oh, wow!
That was nice. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Trailblazers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Mann. To the inside. And stolen by Thibault. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball.
A jack-of-all-trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And the dunk by Grant.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Joe. His three-pointers off the mark. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, okay. Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
Here's Robinson Earl, and stolen by Thybulle. He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line.
Second personal foul. First team.
A free throw good from Lillard. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And stolen by Lillard. Out in his own on the break. Here's Nurkic. That's tipped. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hey, man, Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
He's shooting 4 for 7 at the foul line in the game. The free throw is good from Lillard. The Thunder leading by 20. To the middle, here's Holmgren. Banked in off the glass. Holmgren's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. He feeds it to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Misses the baby hook.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Beautiful move by Anthony Simons, making it a and-one opportunity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
A massive player. It's so hard to defend Nurkic without fouling him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And it's Simons missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant against Giddey. They set the pick. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Off target from outside. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Lillard's got 17.
Fending off the contact well on this drive. Lillard is so composed on the attack.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 26 points as we get ready for...
There's your Trailblazers youth men's team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Oklahoma City shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. They've got Sharp. Cameron Reddish is out there with Little. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And stolen by Wiggins. Down low, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Little. Now the feed to Reddish. Johnson against Wiggins. Second chance shot. Robinson Earl. Good.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Man passes to Williams. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Man. And it's off from three-point range. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Eubanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
No good on the free throw. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Jeremy Grant is checked in for Little. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Johnson.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
At the line for the Thunder.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And Simons has it in the corner. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in, and they'll get another chance. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Simons misses in close.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Giddey, no good. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Simon.
Turning into such a great score. Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Nurkic with the steal. Grant goes in. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. He kicks it to Williams. Here's Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Lillard against Dort. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Oklahoma City. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Simons. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here's Giddey. Nurkic with the block.
When Nurkic blocks shots, you feel it. An impactful defender.
And they recover it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.